All right, let's do this, everybody. Video Games Monthly, June 2025. Let's see what we got. We are set up for 5 games in the box, but we might get some bonus games. So let's see what we get this time around. There we go. Video Games Monthly, in case you're not aware of what it is a monthly service where you get a mystery box with retro video games. Video Games Monthly is a monthly subscription you sign up for through their website, and you choose a package of how many games you want to get per month. I am set up to receive 5 games per month, but sometimes you do get bonuses in the box. And there's multiple levels with it, so definitely check out videogamesmonthly.com if you'd like to see if there's a package that works for you. And every once in a while we do get like trinkets in here and little toys or something, a little bonus item to go with it. So we're going to take a look at what we got this month. And yeah, but most of you guys know. You guys know the deal. You know the deal. So let's do this. We're going to turn this around so that I can't see in there, you can't see in there, and then we're going to pull out each game and have our own surprise. So let's see if we can find the paperwork first. Oh, it's right here on top. So let's see if we have any bonuses. Here we go. We've got the standard information about the service, which is fine. This is so we don't have any bonus games in there this month, but you do get the standard information about the service and also about sharing your unboxing experiences on social media. So this is their standard information card, which you get pretty much in most boxes, in most of the boxes and everything. So that's cool. So we're getting 5 games in here. I'm not sure if we have a trinket. Oh, actually, I think I just may have found it. I think we might have some kind of a sticker. Yeah, this feels like it's a sticker. Let's see what we got this month. Ooh, oh, my kids are going to like this. It's a Video Games Monthly tattoo. You remember these things? The little, like, you put it on there, wet it and everything, you get the temporary tattoo. I remember getting things like this all the time when I was a kid. These were so big in the 80s and 90s. These were everywhere. There was like these temporary tattoos of everything. I'm actually surprised these are still around. Let's find out what our first game of June 2025 is. And I feel a cartridge right here, so we're going to grab that. And this feels like an N64 cartridge. Yeah, I think that's the right thickness for an N64. So let's see what we got. Game number 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a good one. Turok 2. What is the subtitle? Seeds of Evil. Turok 2 for the N64. I played the first one. I have not played the second one. I know this was actually placed onto the N64 online, the N64 section of the Switch Online service, but I haven't played it. This is awesome to add to the collection because I really enjoyed the first game in the series. Super fun, but I've never played the sequel. So let's take a look at the cartridge here. Overall, it's a black cartridge too. Normally these the N64 cartridges are gray, and I've also seen blue ones and yellow ones every once in a while, but I haven't seen a black cartridge yet. It's definitely a little worn. It's definitely used. A little beat up on the front there. And we do have a sticker on the back from whatever store it was at. I'm trying to see if I could tell what store this was. It just has an address of the store, but it doesn't say what it is. I don't recognize the style of the sticker to be able to tell where that's from. But you could see, how worn the cartridge itself is. So it's definitely been around. It's been used. The pins overall, the pins look clean. I don't know if that'll come through on the cam, but the pins look clean, but I'll give it a good cleaning anyway to make sure that we are good to go. But I'm very excited to try this on the original hardware because I have a nice adapter on the N64 now for the sake of capturing it and playing games on there in nice quality. So I love being able to play Resident Evil 2 on the N64 now in decent quality. I send it right to my computer monitor and it looks great. So Turok 2. Solid pull right there. Solid pull. I'm excited to try this game out. This is going to be awesome. So let's see what we've got for game number 2. Oh, I feel the bubble wrap. And I feel another cartridge. This feels like this is an NES cartridge. So let's see. We're going into 8-bit territory for game number 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Pro wrestling. We were just talking about wrestling. Oh my god. Pro wrestling, the iconic black box game from the NES. Man, this game is just an ultimate classic. I did not have this in my collection, and I'm very happy to have it on here. Closest to it is the one that I have is WrestleMania on Nintendo, and I have a video about that one, so you guys know my feelings about this game, about that game. But pro wrestling was a lot of fun. Definitely, very archaic at this point compared to wrestling games of today, but a great game to have in your collection if you enjoy NES games. This is about as classic as it gets. This is one of the original black box games for the NES, and I absolutely love this game. I remember renting this all the time as a kid, but I never owned it. I never owned a copy. Sticker is in great shape. Sticker looks fantastic. There's a little, is that a nick in it, or is that part of the... Oh no, that's part of it. That's like a camera flash or something in there, but on the end there. Sticker looks great. The cartridge is looking real good too. It's, a little bit of spots of just a little dust in the grooves there, but nothing bad. Back end is nice and clean. There's a little scratch going down the top there, but nothing too bad to worry about. And the pins look pretty good. I know this doesn't come through on the camera well, but it's looking nice and clean in there. It's definitely clear to me that Video Games Monthly takes care of it. They make sure everything's in pretty good condition. There's only so far certain things they can go for. Like, Turok's a little beat up around the surface of that, but that's not something that just cleaning it's going to do. There's like wear and tear on there, so that's different. But this is in great condition. Like it almost looks new, which is fantastic. But yeah, you're not kidding. This is a sweet month so far. This is a solid start. Pro wrestling on the NES, absolute classic. Absolute classic. Let's see what game number 3 is. We've got... Oop, there we go. Okay, what do I got here? Another NES cartridge? Yep, another NES cartridge. All right, game number 3. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I've never played this. Did anybody see what it was when I pulled it out? Did anybody see? Does anybody know what I'm holding right now? I've never played this, and I don't know what to really expect from it, but I'm holding a sequel. I'm holding a sequel to something. And the first game is something that it took almost my whole life so far to accomplish what I needed to do in it. And that accomplishment happened live with you guys here on the channel, where I finally did something that I never did before in all the years and all the times I played that game. Well, now we have a whole second mission, everybody, because I just pulled Top Gun 2, the second mission for the NES. I don't know what to expect in this. I have never played this sequel, and if it's anything like its first game, I don't know how many years it's going to take me to finish it. But if it's the same landing sequence, we now know how to accomplish that. So if it is the same, if there's even a landing sequence in this one, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this. I've never even rented this game. This was one of those games, this is one of those sequels that I actually didn't know existed for a very long time. I found out when I was pretty much a kid or a teenager or whatever, but I never played it. Have any of you played this game? I'm so excited, but I'm also like terrified to play this. I am really excited about this one. I'm excited and I'm nervous, but this has to be played live for the first time. So I'm going to prep a live stream for that one. That one is definitely happening live, and to see what kind of challenges we have with that one. 3 solid games so far here, guys. This is awesome. This is a great box. All right, game number 4. Let's see what we got going on. I feel What is this? Oh, this is a Genesis cart. Okay, I'm like, you know what threw me off? I'm feeling like the indent and everything. This is one of the taller Genesis carts, so this has that extra chip on it, the extra like little boost, the memory pack or whatever is that's on there. So this is probably an EA game. This could be a sports game. This could be there were like those what was that series? This could be a Desert Strike game. This could be one of like the F-22 games. This could be Madden. It could be NHL. It could be a few things with the taller Genesis cartridges. So let's see what we got. Three, two, one. It is sports. And it is NBA. It's Bulls versus Blazers. NBA playoffs. EA Sports brings us this Genesis cartridge. I might have this. I actually think I definitely have an NBA game on the Genesis. I don't remember if it's this one. Maybe it's not this one. I don't recall playing this. Bulls versus Blazers. So this was EA in '93, specifically the Bulls versus the Blazers, and it's labeled NBA playoffs. So in '93 or maybe even '92 to '93, was this one of the playoff matches? Was this big for the finals, the Bulls versus Blazers? I would imagine that had to have been the case to make a game dedicated to it. The NBA games did that a few times with very specific showdowns. One of my favorite ones was on the NES, and it was Jordan versus Bird. Michael Jordan versus Larry Bird. I don't know what it was about that game, but I absolutely loved it, and I played the heck out of it. Like, you start, one of the first things you do, it was just free throws, and but then you play like a one-on-one game, and it was just super fun. But I really like the old school NBA games. They're a lot of fun. My all-time favorite though is NBA Jam, that huge arcade style. It was crazy. Oh, it was 1992. Bulls vs. Blazers is 92. So this makes perfect sense. So EA took full advantage of that. I guess it must have been a great series to make a game all about it. Our fifth and final game of the month. It's an NES cart. Here we go. We are sticking with basketball. Double Dribble, everybody. Man, this was another one I used to rent and never owned. That's awesome. Double Dribble on the NES. So we got two basketball games in one box. Man, that's pretty fun. My son loves the basketball games too, so he's gonna love this. This one was made by Konami. This was more of a I don't think this was like NBA licensed or anything, so this was more of one of those games where it was like you choose like USA or Germany or whatever, like you pick like different areas, much like the ice hockey game. But super fun game as well. Double Dribble is a good one, especially Konami being behind it. In good condition too. Sticker looks great, and end label looks awesome too. A little slight peel right there, but nothing bad. Nothing bad there. Outside of the cartridge, the gray portion is looking good. Back end is looking good. A little bit of a scratch down there on the bottom, but nothing too bad. Not worried about that. Pins are a little dirty. I see a little bit of corrosion on there. Not bad though, just a little bit, but I got the cleaner for that, so I'll take care of that, and everything will be perfectly good. But Double Dribble on the NES is another 8-bit classic, especially if you like playing sports games. Double Dribble was Konami also the one that did Blades of Steel? Because I remember Double Dribble being a little more fast pace, like versus other games at that time, other NBA games. Oh, there is another sticker on here. I didn't even see that on the side from whatever store that was from. Just a number on there and the title. JJ Games, it says on there in small print. I don't know what JJ Games is. Never heard of them. This was probably like just like a local like mom and pop video rental store. In good condition. I'll take care of cleaning up the pins there. It's just a small amount, just in one section towards the middle. So not bad at all. I'll use the 1-up card with the cleaner. Solid box here this month. Let's just run through the titles again real quick. Double Dribble for the NES. We've got Pro Wrestling for the NES. An absolute classic. We got Bulls versus Blazers NBA playoffs on the Sega Genesis. We got Turok 2 on the N64. And we've got, this is my personal pick for the winner. I don't know what you guys think is the pick for this one, but Top Gun, the second mission. I've never played a single screen of this game, and I can't wait. Hey, look, it might suck. It could be awful. I don't know. But I love the first one. I have such a love-hate relationship with that first game, but I do love the first one. I can't wait to play this.